All right, guys, welcome back.
Hey y'all, welcome back to the channel. It's your girl Tip.
It's your boy Zay.
And today's video is basically going to be about our labor and delivery story and the whole rundown of how it all played out. So if you're going to hear the story, stick around to the end of the video.
And if you haven't already, go back and see the actual labor and delivery video of her pushing out those two twins. And you did a good job, by the way. I gotta tell you, you did a good job. But
that was one of the most smoothest deliveries out of all the kids, I must say.
I agree.
Mm-hmm.
But without further ado, we'll tell you guys that story. So, trying to see, what should we start?
I think I'm going to start it. Okay, it all started because I had a 36-week, I went to my 36-week appointment and, they did the ultrasound. They made sure, they checked like the size of the baby head and, the most accurate weight that they can get of the baby. They did all that good stuff. So basically, long story short, she was basically saying how baby A, which is baby girl, she was growth restricted and she had stopped growing. Well, she didn't grow much from the last ultrasound, which was at 35 weeks versus this ultrasound at 36 weeks. She didn't grow as much and her amniotic fluid.
You got it. Good job.
I did it right this time.
You got it.
Her amniotic fluid was low. I don't know how I got low, but it just went low. So they was basically telling me that it'll feel better to have her out the womb than in the womb. So basically, she was like, okay, yeah, let's go to the mom's place and you gotta deliver these twins. I'm just like, right now, today? She was like, yes, today. So I ended up calling this one right here because he was at work an hour away. And I'm just like, yeah. So they told me I gotta go have the twins.
and I just had got to work too, which made it bad. So I'm like, okay, I'm thinking she's going to the appointment. I'm gonna hear some news about what's going on with the doctors and what's going on with her. And the call was more or less, yeah, I need you to come home.
Yeah, I kind of felt that was the way the appointment was going to leave because when she first started doing the ultrasound, she kept like going back to the baby head, kept going to baby A head because her head was measuring so small. So I kind of felt like they was going to send me to the mama's place, or I kind of felt like something was wrong based off the size of baby A, but I didn't know that they was going to send me to the hospital that day. But yeah, so I just ended up calling him. Like he said, I ended up calling him, and yeah, he just basically got to work. I don't think he was at work for like no more than 30 minutes.
Just sat down, opened my laptop up, about to check my emails, talking to my boss.
I felt so bad like this man just literally drove an hour away.
I could have saved that gas, honestly.
But yeah, so I ended up going to the mom's place. And I'm thinking like this situation is supposed to be like urgent. She said the babies wasn't in no harm at that particular time. But me thinking, I went home, packed the baby bag because I didn't have a baby bag packed. Packed the baby bag, a little hospital bag, whatever, all like the necessities that I needed at that time. And then headed to the hospital. And then literally nobody ain't seen me in the hospital until about probably like a whole hour done passed. No nurse came in, no doctor, nothing came in. So I'm like, is this really as urgent as, the lady at the ultrasound made it? So I'm just like, okay. Now I'm just getting a little bit nervous.
And I think by this time I was already there, right?
So
I wasn't there?
You literally took you over a while because you had to get the kids ready. Remember, you had to get the kids ready.
Oh, that's true.
Yeah, you literally ain't come to the hospital until probably like...
That's true because I had to come home. I had to get the kids' clothes ready because they had to go to their aunt's house. So that way I can go to the hospital. That's true.
Yeah, so it was literally about maybe 3 to 4 hours past since you came to the hospital. But yeah, basically I was just sitting at the hospital for like a good hour before the nurse, anybody came in. So the nurse came in, hooked me up to the little, what is it called? The little machine to check the baby heartbeat. And being that I was 36 weeks, my body wasn't contracting. I wasn't feeling like I wasn't dilated at all. So they ended up giving me okay, my fault. The kids was up. But yeah, they ended up hooking me up to the machine to check the baby heartbeat. The heart rates. Oh, there we go. That's what I was saying. What else again? Oh, I feel like I low-key still got pregnancy brain.
Bro, I think you do.
Jesus Christ. Oh. It's like in my head, but I can't say it.
Center?
No, what was I talking about? What was I at?
All I know is you were, I don't know either.
Wait, I remember, it's right there. There we go. So I was 36 centimeters. Lord have mercy.
That's a wide, like that thing. How wide that is?
I was 36 weeks, right? So my body didn't go into labor on its own. Like I was not contracting. I wasn't dilated or nothing. So they ended up giving me I forgot
that balloon thing. Right?
No, they gave me something else first.
Oh, it was some kind of like pill.
Yeah, so they ended up giving me the little. It's like a little pill thing that they put inside your hoo-ha, and it kind of like dissolves or whatever. I forgot the name of it. If y'all know it, put it in the comments below. Right now, I can't think. I still got pregnancy brain. But yeah, they ended up giving me that, and that kind of helped a little bit, but it still didn't help enough to help me like go into labor. So they ended up doing like the little balloon method, to where they put the balloon inside, and it kind of supposed to help apply pressure to your cervix to help you like to help you like dilate. So they end up doing that, and that helped a lot. They didn't, because my doctor thought he was gonna have to like do the whole pill thing again, but the balloon method really helped a lot and helped me go into labor. So they end up doing that, and I think after that, when they checked me, I was like 6 centimeters dilated or something like that.
You're pretty close.
Yeah. So basically, we just let my body just continue to like work its course.
And boy, I tell you, boy, during that time, the contractions, I could see on the machine, they was hitting like every, I don't know, a minute or a minute and a half.
The contractions was terrible. I don't know if y'all want another sit down video of that whole part, because I did end up getting the epidural. Let me just say that. So I'll probably do a separate video on how that experience was, because that was my first time getting the epidural. Then I got 2 other kids, and I didn't do the epidural route. But this time around, the contraction just felt like it was literally probably every 20 seconds. Like I was telling somebody on live the other day, like I don't know if because it was twins, that the contractions was not like spaced out at all. With our other 2 kids, it was, maybe like 3 or 4 minutes or 4 or 5 minutes in between the contractions, so where I have enough time to like take a breather. This time around, it was just like a contraction, 20 seconds, a contraction, and they was very intense because, like I said, they kind of like forced my body to go into labor, so the contractions was a lot more intense. So I did end up getting the epidural.
I had to make sure you wanted that too. I'm like, are you sure? Like, you're not, because I was telling when I was seeing too, like the anesthesiologist. Mm-hmm. Yes, I said that right. Like he was very informative. Like he told us about what the pros are, the cons are, and I'm just like, listen, I'm for whatever you want to do, honestly. But from what I'm looking at, and I had to go ask ChatGPT. I had to go.
This man love a ChatGPT.
For what I'm looking at, like the epidural is gonna help you be able to, not feel the intense pain, not the intense pain, and you can still be up. Because I know that was the other fear, is that they had to put you to sleep. But at least with the epidural, you can be up and still enjoy, the delivery process. Mm-hmm. And I don't know. I think you made that decision. I know I went to the restroom, came back out. He was like, "Yo, epidural time." I'm like,
man, and at that time I was 6. I think I was 6 or 7 centimeters dilated when I decided to do a doggone epidural. Yeah, and I would tell anybody right now, if you decided you want to do an epidural, if you know you can't take pain like that, do it in the beginning. Do not wait until you're like 6, let alone 7 or 8 centimeters dilated, because you're gonna have to sit still while having contractions, and they're trying to do an epidural. Baby, that was worse than the contraction itself.
And if you like me, the father or the support person, you got to be in the front of her, holding her back while she bending. Yeah, exactly. See what she. That's how I was. And I'm watching this big old. Yeah, I'm not even gonna explain.
That'll be a whole other video. Seriously,
just know from watching it, and it's women are strong. That's all I'm gonna say.
Because the option was like he said, it was either like, because we're having twins, a lot of stuff can go wrong. From what they said, like baby A, she was already like ready. So basically, they was saying like with twins, the first baby can come out okay, just baby come out, babies are fine. But baby B, he was saying how like once baby A come out, baby B can start having the blood pressure can drop, or like the heart rate or something can rise, or something that would to like baby B can go into distress. So they didn't want that to happen. So basically, he was saying with that, you can either if they gotta do like an emergency C-section or something. If I don't have an epidural, then they have to put me to sleep, and I'm scared. God, I was scared of that. So that was another reason what made me get an epidural. Because I'm like, and then they was basically saying, "Oh, we can put the epidural in place, but don't push no medication through it." I'm just like, if I gotta just sit there and y'all put a freaking thing in my back and not put nothing through it, you might as well put that thing to use, honey. Run something through it at this point, because
And I was saying the same thing too. I was because I'm just trying to figure out every single option.
Yeah, I was like, yeah, if y'all gonna do that, you might just push the medication through. So yeah, basically I just ended up going with the epidural because I did not want to get put to sleep. I was very scared of that.
Then like fast forward from the epidural, I think once that happened, it wasn't like 3-4 hours later.
Yeah. No, It was not even then, because after they gave me the epidural, I didn't even have. I think I took like a little nap. After they gave me the epidural.
That was the big thing. That's why I told you that, because she needs to rest. This girl was like literally, she didn't sleep at night. She didn't sleep at all. And from what the epidural was, I was saying that it helps you sleep. It helps you be calm.
Get some kind of rest.
Because when you go to push, you don't want to be exhausted. Because after you push it, I think it happened to everybody. After you push, you just go straight to sleep. Mm-hmm. At least with the epidural, it gave us some time to like take like a 30-minute or an hour nap before it was time to go, and I think that helped a lot.
Yeah, I think I was asleep for like an hour, and then the doctor came in there. He checked me, and I was like 9 centimeters dilated. And around this time, it was probably like going on 7 o'clock in the morning. And, at the hospital, the shift changed at 7 o'clock. Mm-hmm. So it was like going on 7 o'clock. He came in there and checked me, and I was 9 centimeters dilated. And if you don't know, if you're having twins, well, at least for me, I gave birth in the operating room just in case stuff goes south. Just in case. And they gotta put me on the table.
I had to put on that nice suit,
the little full body suit with the little hairnet and everything,
just in case.
Yeah. So he ended up checking me, and I was 9 centimeters dilated. He was like, "All right, let's go. So let's go to the OR." I'm just like, okay. And around this time, I was completely numb. Like that epidural, boy, that thing worked so fast. It worked so fast. And yeah, but like I said, by that time I was completely numb. Like legs just heavy. So we went to the operating room, whatever, and they hooked me up. They had little portable things to keep track of the baby heartbeat as I, pushed the baby out, so they wanted to make sure the baby was okay. And baby girl literally came out within the first contraction, and I think like 3 pushes, she was out because she was so low. Yeah, and I think you said Dr. Olsen had to like catch her.
No, it was literally fast, because like when I got in there, she said she already got the stuff in her stomach already with different blood pressures and heartbeats and stuff like that. So they're telling me, "Hey, Dad, come around, hold her hand here." And by the time that I turn around to try to hold her hand, all I see is the doctor like,
yeah,
because she just popped out like 3 pushes. I didn't even chance to be like, "Hey, Tiffany, push, you got this." I didn't know none of that. Mm-hmm. The baby was already out.
And it was funny because the doctor thought that I wouldn't be able to like push correctly because I was so numb, and he just thought that I wasn't able to feel like when I had I also didn't feel when I had a contraction when baby girl came out.
They just told you.
Yeah, they just told me I was having a contraction to just push. But for some reason with baby boy, I didn't feel the contractions, but I felt the pressure to need to push. But the doctor was so like shocked because I was so numb. He didn't think I was gonna be able to like push.
Yeah, she had movement in her. You had movement in your legs for some reason, which is I guess they need to give you a stronger effort doing. You were still moving.
I didn't feel nothing though. I didn't feel absolutely. That was so calm.
Nah, baby girl was good though. Then they brought her over. I was over there hanging out with her, looking at her little tiny little head, her little feet.
Yeah, so she came out at 7:11 in the morning, and baby boy came out literally 20 minutes after her.
So yeah, so Zanai, which is baby A, she came out at 7:11.
She was 4 pounds 10 ounces.
4 pounds 10 ounces.
17 and a half inches, whatever.
Centimeter
long.
Whatever that is.
And then baby boy was 5 pounds 15 ounces.
5:15, and he came in like 7,
like 7,
27, something like that. It was like 20 minutes right after.
Yeah.
But his actual birth, I was actually there for. I seen everything with him. I actually tried to go around to see him come out, because I feel like I miss Zanaz.
Yeah, and all reason why it took him a little bit minute to come out because he was higher up.
Yeah.
Versus the baby girl, she was like literally right there. He was more up, so they had to wait for him to like come down, and then once he came down, honey, he was out. Maybe he came out in like maybe 4 contractions because some of the contractions I missed.
Yeah, she missed.
Yeah, because like I said, I couldn't.
But it wasn't your fault. The doctors was like, "I'm so sorry," because I guess they had you push not with a contraction because they thought you had one. But then they made her push again, and that's what I just saw. It's a lot of people that's in that room. I thought with one kid it's a lot, but with twins, there's a lot of people. Yeah. I'm like, oh, y'all remember my girl Cuckoo? Y'all better be careful. The doctor was there. There was a lady 2 on the side. It was the 2 that has to get ready. So when the baby does go over there to like that heater, they can go there and take any fluids out. And like what I found strange with Xavier, which is baby B, as soon as he came out, they put him directly on her. And he stayed on there for how long?
I took a snap on him with everything. He was on me for at least more than an hour on top of me.
He stayed there for like an hour. So like, I'm like my man's got all this fluid on him, and he's just sitting there, getting the mom's heartbeat, and Zanaj is over there in the heater.
I don't know. I guess because she was the smaller twin, so they wanted to make sure she was 100% okay. But yeah, they both came out okay. They didn't need no NICU. They didn't need any like oxygen or nothing. They both came out completely healthy.
The only thing they were like concerned about though was the blood. Is it blood oxygen?
What?
For like Zanai?
I don't know. Maybe I was knocked out by then.
Something about it wasn't oxygen, but it was like blood. I think of blood oxygen. I don't know.
Her O2, like the her breathing.
Remember they came in and tested it out like a lot in the room. They kept testing it before we left the hospital.
I think it's the breathing.
Probably.
Maybe her breathing.
I know. All they said is when you keep feeding her, we'll see if it increases or not. And which it did increase. Her sugar.
Oh, the sugar levels. Yeah.
Yeah, blood sugar was very low. Hers was very low.
Yeah.
But until she got like mom's milk, because over there like they actually like let you take donated milk because I think he was still producing that breast milk.
Baby, I was not producing anything.
Yeah, she didn't.
The first 2 days I didn't produce nothing at all.
Dry.
Like I was pumping and baby, it was like not even no little droplets, no colostrum or nothing. It was just dry.
Yeah, so they got a program there where like they let you get
donated breast milk. That was so nice.
It actually helped her get her blood sugar up very fast.
Yeah, that's what it was. Yeah, you're right. I didn't repeat that.
I remember something. I had to pee. I'm like, what's wrong with my daughter? Am I doing all right?
But yeah, like I said, they both. Besides that, they was both pretty healthy. They didn't need any
no concerns.
Yeah, we went home 2 days later after giving birth.
Yeah, it was fun.
Yeah.
I don't know. It definitely something different about the twins though. And I guess I think they did know we had other kids. They did because they were like, "Oh, you guys are so good with like how you feeding now." Mm-hmm. Even me, like I was feeding Zanai, and I saw she wasn't wanting no more. It's like, "Oh, good catch. You know that she don't want any more food." Mm-hmm. I'm like, "See my first rodeo. I got 2 other kids, but this was my first like kid that was like 4 pounds, and I was always scared like holding newborns, especially tiny ones, to where Zamir was like 8 pounds. Zamaya was like 7 pounds. And then Zanai was like 4. I'm like, oh man, this baby's small, but it ain't phased me at all. I just took care of that. And then Xavier was easier because he was a little heavier than her. Mm-hmm. But it was definitely fun. The only thing I didn't know is that they were considered preemie. I didn't know what preemie was until we had them. And I had to think about what size diapers do they wear? And I'm like, what's this P1 on the diaper?
Yeah, that's true.
The P1 threw me off. I'm like, okay, get some newborn diapers. Everybody brings in newborn clothing and stuff like that to the hospital. And
it was only considered preemie because they was under 6 pounds, I believe.
Yeah, 6 pounds is where that cutoff is.
Ooh, I had to sneeze able to come out.
Xavier was close though.
Yeah, he was. He was real close.
He was close, but he was still there. He was still in that preemie stage.
Yeah. But they ended up dropping weight after they came home. But then right now their weight is up.
Yeah.
Xavier's 8 pounds.
Officially 8 pounds exactly.
Zanai's well, her last appointment she was like 6'2", 6'3", something like that.
Yeah. I think about her 2-month appointment, she should probably be like in the mid 7s. Mm-hmm. Probably 8, because right now they are 7 weeks. They'll be 7 weeks this Thursday. Right now they're currently 6 weeks. They'll be 7 weeks this Thursday. Mm-hmm. So in about 2 more weeks, I feel like Zanai should be half of 7. I doubt she'll be 8, but breast milk will make you gain weight pretty fast.
Pretty fast.
So that's honestly our labor and delivery story for the twins. Again, if y'all have any questions about what that experience looked like, I have a lot of videos. I can go back and remind myself what that looks like. That experience was crazy. Anybody who has twins, especially fraternal, 2 placentas.
Oh, that was so cool too. The doctor showed us the placenta afterward and was basically like showing us. If y'all want to, I don't know if we can show that on here, but if y'all want to see that, because he had footage of everything of the epidural coming out my back and everything. If y'all want to see that, just leave a comment down below. And I will be doing like a separate video on like basically I already said it in here, like basically on why I got the epidural and how was that whole experience was. Like even now, after having the epidural, if y'all want to see that video, leave a comment down below. Let your girl know. Mm-hmm. Yep, that pretty much sums up the whole labor and delivery and what that experience was like for us. Y'all can share y'all stories down below in the comments as well. And let us know.
I would love to hear them, especially the dads out there. Mm-hmm. I love to hear how the dads felt. So with that being said, guys, thank you for watching this video. Make sure you check out the labor video. Check out the afterbirth video when we went out with the kids and stuff like that. Anything you guys want to see from us or hear from us, let us know.
And make sure you like, comment, and subscribe.
And follow us on all social media platforms. Tiffany goes live on TikTok, I think, like every day.
Your girl finally hit 10,000 followers over there. Whoop, whoop. So y'all come over there and join the party, okay? Because I be having fun over there on live with all my peeps.
Yeah, we like now we do some like Friday Family Feud thing where we just like bring the questions and everybody put the comments in there, all positivity, no hate, and nothing like that.
Yeah, they're gonna literally turn it to like Friday game night because I don't think we're gonna just sit there and do Family Feud all the time. So yeah, just go over to my TikTok live. It'll be in the description below, and yeah.
And then for me, follow me on socials. I got a YouTube where I play video games. If y'all down with that, simulation games, go on there. And I'm also live on Twitch as well. So thank you guys, and
we'll see y'all in the next video.
Peace.